In next part, while Matthew was gone, he tested on Diana's blood and found out shockingly interesting facts about her. He came back to her in Septours and promised her to be together forever. Next morning, Diana Bishop was abducted by a powerful witch named Sutter. She paired up with Gerbert, who also wanted Diana's powers. They wanted to find out about what powers Diana have and what she can do. She used different tactics and tortured her but was unable to find anything about Diana's powers. She used a very powerful spell to open up Diana and find out her secrets. Sadu tortured Diana heavily, injured her, held her upside down and used a unique spell that involved fire. She started branding Diana on her back in order to reveal her secrets. By the end of the spell, Satu was exhausted and fell down alongside Diana. She later found out she lost her powers to Diana. Matthew, on the other hand, woke up and found Diana missing. His brother came to take Diana with him. Matthew thought his brother named must have taken her, but they found out that Diana is taken by a witch from their garden. They started their search about her. Diana's two aunties were also included. They figured out there is an abandoned castle owned by Gerbert that is in ruins now. They must have taken Diana there. Satu got up from her exhaustion and she pulled Diana back inside the castle. She threw Diana down a very deep hole from which she could never come out. Diana saw her parents in a dream. They told Diana a story and taught her how to fly out of that deep hole. She woke up and cried in despair. Gerbert held Satu and asked her to bring Diana out of the hole, but she told him she lost all her powers while doing revealing spell on Diana. He showed her his captivated witch and threatened her. He heard helicopter approaching and tried to run away from the scene. Matthew and his brother arrived to save Diana. They followed her scent to the deep hole she was thrown at. Matthew couldn't go down to save Diana. She had to come flying out of that hole all by herself, and she did it. They picked her up and flew her back to home in Septours in helicopter. While cleaning up Diana, Matthew saw branding on Diana's back. She had Matthew's insignia carved on her back by Satu during the revealing spell. Diana wants to deal with Satu by herself. While Satu was contained by Gerbert, she found an ancient witch who was held captive by Gerbert. Satu felt bad for her, wanted to free that witch out of the captivity. The ancient witch called her a weaver. Matthew had a heated discussion with his brother Baldwin for the protection of Diana Bishop under the secret organization Knights of Lazarus. Baldwin had to agree to distract members of congregation. There was a family of demons. The demon woman named Sophia was born of witches, which is unheard of, and she has a hunch that her unborn child is also a witch. Agatha, who is her mother-in-law and also a member of congregation, tells her about Diana. Sophia thinks she and her unborn child has a connection with Diana, and she wants to give a statue to her. Diana decided to leave Septours and go to her aunties to find answers she was looking for. On the other hand, the congregation is worried about the disappearance of Diana. Diana and Matthew reached her auntie's house, which was known as the Haunted House. Diana found out from them that it was due to her parents that she was unable to use her powers since childhood.
They loved you, Diana, they loved you.
While Peter Knox from congregation was trying to locate Diana, the house started showing Diana memories from her childhood when her parents did the binding ritual to lock away her witch powers.
Mom, I don't like it.
They had to do this to protect their daughter from the congregation about finding her unusual and super powerful witch powers. Because the next morning same Peter Knox, who is after Diana, now came to their house to test what powers she possessed. Because of the ritual her parents did, Knox was unable to find any trace of powers on Diana. Because of unknown reason, both of Diana's parents had to leave. They left their daughter with her aunties to be safe. Her parents were later killed by the witches and they never came back. Diana had a strong surge of emotional feelings and Matthew was there for her. Diana remembered Matthew was mentioned in the stories her mother told her. It is really a true love story. Stay tuned for more.